Snow White is the latest live-action remake to further signal Disney's faded magic as its reliance on familiar IP has overtaken the universal storytelling that wants to find the studio. But surprisingly, this one is actually kind of decent. Certainly not perfect, but considering the odds, especially after such negative hype surrounding it, it's a minor miracle that the film is as enjoyable as it is. Directed by Mark Webb and written by Erin Cressida Wilson, the film follows the classic tale of the Princess Snow White, played by Rachel Zegler, being targeted by a jealous stepmother, the Evil Queen, as played by Gal Gadot, when her magic mirror deems Snow White the fairest of them all instead of her. And after escaping into the woods, she finds refuge with 7 dwarves of various attributes. While the premise remains familiar, this version gives Snow White more agency, making her an active force in reclaiming her kingdom rather than a passive damsel awaiting her prince. A necessary update that makes her far more compelling than the original animated version of the character, who was, no pun intended, much more one-dimensional. Whereas here she's fully realised, with clear desires and emotions that justify her status as the fairest one of all. But while Wilson's script and Webb's direction work to give her more depth, it is Rachel Zegler who truly makes the character shine, as she embodies the character's kindness and grace like a superpower, making her easy to root for while also bringing a magnetic screen presence and an impeccable singing voice to some charming musical moments and subtle emotional beats. The dwarves, however, are a glaring misstep, for while the characters themselves are fine, and at times are even written with genuine warmth, the decision to render them as CGI creations rather than casting actors with dwarfism is extremely distracting. Not least because the effects themselves are unsettlingly uncanny, but the choice itself feels dismissive of real actors who could have brought these roles to proper life, making them a glaring flaw in a film otherwise striving for authenticity. Despite this, the film offers enough pleasantness for families and open-minded Disney fans, with vibrant and colourful sets and costumes, some solid new songs by Benj Pasek and Justin Paul, nods to the original that don't entirely overshadow the fresh ideas in Wilson's script, and even Gal Gadot is amusingly hamming it up as the villain, placing the film in a similar category of Disney remakes as Kenneth Branagh's Cinderella, which also took a familiar story and added just enough originality to carve its own identity, while respecting its roots as both a fairy tale and a beloved, if somewhat outdated, Disney classic. For many, this 3-star film will be another example of Disney's creative stagnation, and in some ways that criticism is fair. But while not groundbreaking, it's not the disaster many expected, except for the dwarves, who are somehow worse than imagined. Visit the Film Feeder website to read my more detailed review, but for now, thanks for watching, please like and subscribe for more reviews, and I'll see you next time.